What is up, gamers, and welcome back to Tenken. Get ready, because we've got a packed show with some huge news dropping today that you absolutely cannot miss. We're diving headfirst into the latest from Xbox, uncovering massive Game Pass investments, and exploring the wild world of console pricing. Stick around, you won't want to miss a second of this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. First up, Xbox is rolling out a game changer for PC players. The new Xbox PC app is now integrating Steam, Epic Games Store, GOG, and Battle.net, putting all your games into one unified library. Imagine launching every single title directly from the Xbox app without jumping through hoops. It's here, and it's about to revolutionize how you play on PC. But that's not all. The head of ID at Xbox, Chris Charla, has revealed that Xbox is making its largest investment ever in Game Pass this year, setting the stage for an incredible 2025. This massive commitment means more games, more partners, and an even more diverse and exciting library for subscribers. What does this mean for the future of gaming subscriptions? And finally, we're talking about the elephant in the room: console prices. Are you ready to pay more for your gaming hardware? We've got the breakdown on why consoles are getting more expensive and what it means for players looking to upgrade or buy in. Is the era of affordable consoles over? We're breaking it all down right here, right now. Make sure you're subscribed and the bell is on. Xbox PC app now unifies your entire game library. Get ready to streamline your gaming like never before. Microsoft has just unleashed a massive update to its Xbox PC application, and it's a total game changer. This isn't just about Xbox games anymore. The new app now aggregates titles from all your favorite online stores, including Steam, the Epic Games Store, GOG, and Battle.net, into one single, unified library. That means no more juggling multiple launchers. You can launch every single game directly from the Xbox app itself, no extra steps required. Activating this unified library is surprisingly simple. Just head into the settings, enable the display of third-party games, and the Xbox app will automatically detect and list all your installed titles with their own dedicated icons. This move is a huge part of Microsoft's strategy to dominate PC gaming, but it's also a massive win for everyday players who have been piecing together their game collections across various platforms to snag the best deals. The app now features a My Apps tab, offering quick access to other stores if you're looking to make a purchase outside the Microsoft Store. Beyond library management, Microsoft has also enhanced the controller experience on PC, with a long press of the Xbox button now opening an application selector for rapid switching between software. This ergonomic improvement, mirroring features seen on devices like the ROG Xbox Ally, further cements the ecosystem's console-like feel. Plus, cloud synchronization is coming by the end of September, allowing seamless game resumes across PC and console. To get these benefits on your Windows 11 PC, ensure you have the latest update installed. This unification is already sparking major buzz online, with gamers celebrating the end of launcher fatigue. Analysts are calling it a pivotal moment for PC game aggregation, potentially setting a new standard for how players interact with their digital libraries. Don't go anywhere, because the implications of this unified library are huge. And next, we're diving into some jaw-dropping Game Pass news that could redefine your gaming budget. Game Pass poised for biggest investment ever. Prepare yourselves, because the future of Xbox Game Pass is looking brighter and potentially more expensive than ever. Chris Charla, the head of ID at Xbox, has revealed that Xbox is set to make its largest investment in Game Pass to date this year, signaling a massive push for the subscription service in 2025. This isn't just a small boost. Charla indicated that the vast majority of Xbox partners who have had titles on Game Pass are eager to continue bringing their future games to the platform, leading to agreements with over 150 partners to expand the catalog. This significant investment comes at a time of major shifts for Game Pass. Earlier in 2024, Microsoft increased prices for new subscribers and followed up with hikes for existing members in September. The popular Game Pass for console tier was also discontinued, replaced by a new standard tier at $14.99 per month, which notably imposes a wait of up to 12 months for first-party games, a departure from the day-one access offered by other tiers. These pricing adjustments even drew scrutiny from the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, which filed a letter with the U.S. Court of Appeals, criticizing Microsoft's actions as potentially inconsistent with previous statements and alleging consumer harm in relation to the Activision Blizzard acquisition. Microsoft, however, has pushed back, labeling the FTC's claims as misleading. Despite the controversies, the service saw a surge in subscriptions following the launch of Call of Duty. Black Ops 6 in October 2024, marking the franchise's biggest launch on Game Pass and the first Activision Blizzard title to debut day one post-acquisition. Financial reports in July 2025 further underscored Game Pass's importance, with Xbox content and services revenue climbing 13% year-on-year, driven by strong first-party content and the subscription service itself. Gamers are buzzing about the potential influx of new titles, while analysts are debating the long-term sustainability of this aggressive investment strategy. The FTC's involvement also highlights the intense regulatory spotlight on Microsoft's gaming empire. But wait, there's more to this Game Pass saga that's raising eyebrows. And next, we're tackling the tough truth about console prices. Is it time to break the bank for your next machine? Xbox's Game Pass investment, bigger than ever. Get ready for a seismic shift in the gaming subscription landscape. Chris Charla, the driving force behind ID at Xbox, has officially revealed that Xbox is making its largest investment in Game Pass to date this year, a move poised to redefine the service for 2025 and beyond. Charla emphasized that a significant majority of Xbox partners are keen to continue bringing their future titles to Game Pass, leading to the signing of deals with over 150 partners to dramatically expand the game catalog. This commitment underscores Xbox's dedication to offering what Charla calls the most exciting and diverse catalog in gaming. This monumental investment comes amidst a period of considerable change for Game Pass. In July 2024, Microsoft implemented price increases for new subscribers, with existing members seeing similar adjustments in September. The service also saw the discontinuation of the Game Pass for console tier, replaced by a new standard tier at $14.99 per month. A key distinction of this new tier is the extended waiting period of up to 12 months plus for first-party games, a significant change from the immediate access provided by other subscription options. These pricing strategies have not gone unnoticed, prompting the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, to file a letter with the U.S. Court of Appeals. The FTC criticized Microsoft's pricing changes, asserting they were inconsistent with prior statements and potentially harmful to consumers, particularly in light of Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard in October 2023. Microsoft has refuted these claims, calling them misleading. Despite these developments, the service experienced a notable surge in subscriptions following the October 2024 launch of Call of Duty. Black Ops 6, which became the franchise's biggest launch on Game Pass and the first Activision Blizzard title to debut day one on the service after the acquisition. Further bolstering the narrative, Microsoft's financial results for Q4 fiscal year 2025, released in July 2025, showed a 13% year-on-year increase in Xbox content and services revenue, largely attributed to strong first-party content and Xbox Game Pass performance. This news has ignited passionate discussions across the gaming community, with players speculating about the blockbuster titles that might soon grace the Game Pass library. Industry analysts are closely watching how this massive investment will shape the competitive landscape of game subscriptions. But is all this investment coming at a cost to the consumer? And next, we're confronting the harsh reality of rising console prices. Are you ready for the sticker shock? Console prices skyrocket. Is the era of affordability over? The days of consoles steadily getting cheaper over time are officially over, and the timing couldn't be worse for gamers. Established wisdom used to dictate waiting to buy a console at launch, as early models were often more expensive and had fewer games, only to be surpassed by cheaper, improved versions later. However, for the current generation, early adopters are looking like financial geniuses as video game consoles continue to climb in price. The latest example comes from Microsoft, which has significantly increased the price of its current Xbox lineup, with the more premium model now costing a staggering $150 more than at its launch. Last week's price adjustments pushed the Xbox Series X to $649.99 and the Series S to $399.99. This isn't the first price hike. Both consoles saw increases in May, and the Series X had its price bumped in many countries outside the US back in 2023. To put it in perspective, the Series X launched at $499 in 2020, a price that now seems like an incredible bargain. Microsoft isn't alone in this trend. Sony increased the price of all PS5 models by $50 in August, and in the same month, Nintendo raised the price of the original Switch by $40, despite its 2017 release date. Even accessories and games are more expensive, with titles like Mario Kart World now retailing for $80. The primary driver behind these increases, often obscured by corporate jargon, is tariffs, which are impacting nearly every market, including video games. This trend runs counter to historical expectations, where consoles historically became cheaper and smaller with revisions, like the 2016 console refreshes from Sony and Microsoft, or the Switch Lite from Nintendo. Even before tariffs, rising development costs and increased competition threatened this cycle. The introduction of a slimmer PS5 in 2023, which replaced the launch model at the same price, signaled a fundamental shift. The calculus has changed. The best time to buy a new console now appears to be as soon as you can, as prices are unlikely to decrease. This situation is particularly challenging given the evolving gaming landscape. With the lines blurring between platforms, Xbox games selling on PlayStation, exclusives going to PC, and the rise of subscription services like Game Pass, the traditional console advantage is diminishing. The emergence of devices like the Steam Deck further complicates the decision to invest in a dedicated console. For a generation raised on multi-platform hits like Minecraft, Fortnite, and Roblox, the idea of paying $80 for games on a $700 console feels increasingly out of touch. While consoles aren't dead, these price hikes are likely to accelerate their transition into a niche, luxury good, making it harder for these platforms to grow their user base without the influx of new players typically brought by mid-cycle price cuts. This price surge has ignited widespread concern among gamers, with many expressing frustration and questioning the future accessibility of current-generation hardware. Industry analysts are pointing to these price increases as a potential catalyst for further shifts away from traditional console gaming. These price hikes are a wake-up call for the industry. And that wraps up our news today, but we'll be right back with a quick recap and your chance to join the conversation. And that's a wrap on today's massive news dump. We saw the Xbox PC app unify your entire game library. ID at Xbox revealed the biggest Game Pass investment ever, and we explored the harsh reality of rising console prices. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Tenken for all your gaming news, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts on today's topics, and follow us on all our social channels for more behind-the-scenes action. We'll see you in the next one.